We're here at Facebook Lounge here at the DNC in Philadelphia, where people are finding out their news right from their cell phones in real time. 89 million Americans are discussing this year's presidential election on Facebook. 89 million. And did you know? People have watched more than 85 years worth of video on Facebook from the 2016 presidential candidates alone since March 2015. Let's find out how this really operates. Tell me about this whole operation. How has Facebook played a part in this year's convention for Democrat and Republican?
Sure, it was important to us to have a presence at both conventions, just given the volume of conversation on Facebook about the election. In 2015, the presidential election was the #1 most talked about thing globally on Facebook, and already this year, 89 million Americans have been talking about it, and together they've made about 2.9 billion different posts, reactions, likes, shares, etc. And so it's a huge topic on Facebook. And so having this presence here so that we could help public figures, delegates, and others sort of have that two-way conversation using things like Facebook Live was really important.
And how do you feel it's affected just broadcast television?
Well, I think that's actually been really helpful. I mean, you have folks, reporters and others who are here, and again, giving people sort of behind-the-scenes look they really could never get before. Having conversations with delegates that are really raw and authentic and things that, again, like augment all the other additional and excellent reporting they're doing. I think.
I think so too, and I'll continue to have my social media presence. How do you feel about censoring what certain people? How do you go about censoring what people post online?
Facebook's a platform for all ideas, and so we make it a point to make sure that everyone who has a different viewpoint is able to participate in the conversation. And you see that every day on Facebook. You have people of all different viewpoints, all different ideologies, coming together, talking, sharing things with their friends. Again, just look at that volume of conversation. It's enormous, and so we really are a platform for all ideas.
It is enormous. And how do you feel that it's actually like the reaction? Is it immediate? Like how quick are we getting our news?
Well, I mean, just look at like 2004 when Facebook was founded. Everyone got their news for the most part from newspapers, from TV, from radio, and today about 41% of Americans get their news from Facebook. And so it really has changed the way people get things. So they get it from things their friends share, things their friends like, things they're interested in and want to talk about. And so, but again, I think it augments all the other great things that are out there, and it's just another way for people to get real, authentic information about the things they care about the most.
So social media has allowed so many more people to participate in the conversation, and importantly has allowed people to voice their opinions about what they want the country to be. I think we're all better off for it. I think that it has forced the candidates to address a set of issues that they otherwise would not have addressed, and it's created a new community.
How do you feel that your voice is heard as far as your social media and being able to get your message across?
I'm one of many people who's able to use social media to learn more and to push the conversation about what equity and justice look like in the country. I'm proud of social media. You know, I love Twitter. I'm a big Twitter fan. And I think that we're just at the beginning of seeing the impact.
Now we're here in the Twitter Blue Room here at the DNC in Philadelphia. Isn't it interesting to see what a large presence social media has now versus the last presidential convention just 4 years ago? Follow us on Twitter at WJLP3TV and be sure to join in the conversation at #DemsInPhilly. Back to you, Larry.
And that wraps up our primetime edition of Jersey Matters live from the Democratic National Convention in Philadelphia. We leave you now with Philadelphia's own Boyz II Men singing Motown Philly.
All right, Philly.